Hey everybody, this is Danny Colville from Colville Outfitters, Colville Precision Reels, and Danny Colville's Custom Rods. I got you in the one place I normally don't take anybody, which is my rod shop. This is where all the cool custom creations go down for my fishing rods. It's pretty messy, I must say, but it's my organized chaos, and it's my little peaceful place that no one bothers me, so I have it how I like it. So today I want to show you guys some really cool new blanks that are coming out and what blanks I like from the different distributors. Currently my favorite stuff is the Blood Run line. They have an 11.6 6 to 10 pound float rod that's incredible. They have an amazing 13-foot 4-piece. And I really like all the Sage spay rods that I convert into float rods. Rain Shadow has some really good blanks out there. CTS has some good blanks as well. But overall, lately I've been sticking with the Blood Run rods. They're built beautifully, they're priced right, and you can't go wrong. They have a good warranty. So I just got a shipment. I'll show you guys what I got. I haven't opened this yet, so this is like one of those opening videos. Alright, so the first thing I pulled out here, it looks like we got our 4-piece. These are a rod that I helped design. What's so cool about Blood Run is they truly do listen to fishermen, and they work with the professionals in each area of the different styles of fishing to bring the best possible gear. They just came out with an unbelievable trolling rod featuring the new Sea Guides with the RS ring that is awesome for all types of line. You got the mono, it holds up good, braid, and even stainless steel wire. So we're really sticking with the Sea Guides nowadays. I also really like the Alps Guides as well. Anything with a titanium ring and our titanium frame and a zirconium ring, silicone carbide, torzite, or an RS will be a good choice. I'll show you guys some guides and some reel seats and stuff in a second, but we'll get back to the blank. So this right here, this is the Blood Run 13-foot. It's a 4-piece. I always say you got to go 4-piece. It protects your handle section. I've only broken one rod ever in the handle section. It was the new Rain Shadow 11-foot 6 to 12. I did have it totally overloaded with 20-pound fluoro and 23-pound mainline, so it was my fault. Can't blame Rain Shadow for that. They're an awesome company. If you haven't checked out Rain Shadow rods, you got to check them out. Batson Enterprises. They import great stuff. They create awesome stuff. So check out Rain Shadow. They are great. So back to our Blood Run build. This is the Blood Run rods, and they almost have like a black silver finish to them. Really super cool. Not too loud, not too vibrant. Not going to be something that everybody remembers you for on the river. Not like the guys that have those orange rods and the white rods and the neon green rods, although there are some really cool colors if done right that look really good with a build. So I'll show you guys some of those also. One thing about most other manufacturers besides Sage is you have to find the spine. I like to find the spines on all my float rods anyways, just to make sure that the person at the factory, if they did mark the spine already, that it is in the correct spot. So to spine the rod, you basically take each section, put it on a soft surface, and you basically roll it in your hand to find the part that has the best parabolic curve. There's a fast side and a slow side of the spine. Typically, depending on whatever the application is, I'll either build on the soft side or the fast side. On a slower action rod, I like to build on the faster side, and on a faster action rod, I build it on the slow side. So this blank looks pretty darn cool. Like I said, me and a few other guys in the float fishing industry helped design this blank. It's really awesome. We're coming out with a whole bunch of really super customized float rods that will have custom handles. They'll have custom cork, and they'll have those really nice titanium RS rings. So I'll show you guys those guides here while I'm talking about it. And if you need help or you have any questions, you can put in the comment section below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I appreciate it. So I was talking about some different guides I really like, and when I'm looking for guides, I'm looking for something that has a substantially higher frame than a low frame guide. I want it to stick far off the blank, so this way, if you have any line twist or any moisture on the line or the blank, you're not having any resistance when the line is feeding from the reel out on the rod during a drift or when you're trotting your float. And it also helps having bigger guides when you're casting. The bigger the ring, the less resistance you have as the line is flowing through the guides. So for float rods, our first guide is pretty important to be very, very tall off the blank. And why do I say that? Well, when you're talking about having these big 5-inch and 5.5-inch and 6-inch reels sitting off the rod, let me show you here. This is a rod that I just glued up. These carbon fiber handles are really super duper sweet. We've been turning down some really nice bulbous style reel seats here. They have a taper. They're tapered. They're made on a smaller size seat, so we make them on the size RA 8 Batson seats. They're all custom colored. As you can see, this one is gunmetal and Oregon sage green. We got a really cool piece of maple burl that's dyed hot yellow green, fluorescent yellow green, and then we got a really cool matching butt cap. Nobody else is going to have these colors, so we get them done the same time we get our reels done, so they match up, obviously. All right, so I'll show you guys what I'm talking about with the high frame guides versus the reel that's on your rod. Okay, as you can see, this is a 535. It's a 5.35 inch drop back. Now, as you can see, that sits pretty far off the blank. You got 5.35 inch diameter, maybe bigger with the reel seat. And what you want is you want a really high frame guide so you have the best transition. Now, if we went with a low frame guide, as you can see, this is pretty darn tall. This is a size 20 K-frame C guide or a K-frame Fuji. So you can see it's a tangle-free, really high frame. This is what we like, size 20 to start off with. If you want to go with a lower frame, you could do one of these to start just above the reel and then transition into a low frame or just run high frames all the way out to the tip. You don't have to run the K frames all the way out to the tip, although if you want to do that, that's fine too. These guides weigh absolutely nothing, so great guide choice for float rods that you want the tip to be pretty snappy. I'll show you guys real quick a rod that I'm working on. If I could get this camera to flip around here. All right, I'll try to show you guys this way. So this is one of those new carbon fiber handles that we're doing. Here's some pretty nice wrapping. This is going to go with a black and blue shadow drifter. So I got some royal blue thread, some pearl, black. And I'll show you guys some handles I'm working on. I wish I could get this darn camera to flip around every time.